How serious is it?
It's like a 3 out of 5.
I would give it maybe a 3 out of 5 as well. It's that serious. Starting this vlog out with multiple EOS M cameras going on.
All that M action.
All that M
Canon,
action.
come at us.
Canon, where you at? All
Canon.
using Canon, even though you've personally disappointed me a few times. I need a haircut first of all. You see this? Do you see this? What's on my head? Something's on my head. And it ain't pretty.
You're fine.
Guys, there's really not a lot of car stuff going on because, well, one, it's like a hurricane here in Illinois. I don't know if you see the trees moving here. Yeah. And
I was saying, it's not like you show a lot of leaves moving. It's fucking fall. Most of them are
I
on
know,
the
right?
ground.
Most of them on the ground, but yeah. So it's there's not a lot of car stuff going on. However, I did just get a new mount for my radar detector, so I'm going to do that a little bit later.
Nice.
Essentially, it's the same as this car. So there's these, what are they called? I don't know. Apparently, they're supposed to help with, like, the sun. It's not, like, you know how you used to have the blackout here in the top?
Yeah, why is it just in the middle?
Essentially, yeah, I don't know.
This.
Yeah, because you have the visor, right? Because you have the visor, so essentially that's what's that's supposed to be. Well, due to this, the suction cup, even though it's the sticky one that has that sticky residue,
Yeah, that is
because
weird that it's not sticking.
Well, it sticks, but as soon as it gets crazy hot, it just doesn't have enough suction from these to stick on there. Well, yeah, well, still, but I mean, as soon as hot weather comes back, it'll do the same thing. So I got a mount that goes literally around here and sits right under the mirror there. So that should be pretty nice. It wasn't crazy expensive. And I'm gonna reroute the wire too, because right now it's coming from by the windshield and up, and so you can see it down there. Instead, I'm gonna run it outside under the grommet and up, so you can't see it. So we're gonna fix that too. And I did order something.
What'd you order?
I did order something because it was cheaper on eBay. Same company, than anybody, even the company itself that sells it.
What'd you order?
So remember that brace that I couldn't put back on due to the new exhaust?
Yes.
I picked up an aftermarket one that is a lot more rigid, and it connects the front and the back together.
Okay.
But there's spacing the way it's developed, so it looks like it'll clear the new exhaust.
Nice.
So that's something I did order because it was cheaper online, and I wanted to take advantage of that just in case if that was not supposed to happen.
Right.
So, you know, that's as you do. You take advantage when you know.
When there's the deal, man, get the deal.
When you know it's the deal, then you get the deal. That's about it. It's kind of like a boring day, boring vlog, all this talking. What are we going to do?
Going to Concept Haulers Motor Speedway, which is like the antithesis of what you just said. You just said there's no car stuff going on. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not car, it's cart.
It's cart.
But yeah, we're going to Concept Haulers Motor Speedway. If you guys are not aware, I'm presuming this is for your vlog.
Yeah.
If you guys are not aware, T3G/Nexus, we did partner up with what was at one point called MKC Midwest Karting Challenge. Now it's called USIKC, US Indoor Karting. No, USIKS, US Indoor Karting Series.
Right.
They did last year was their first indoor karting challenge. I'm sure you guys saw this guy ripping it up, pulling number 3 in his weight class over here at this guy.
You know. Yeah.
But
you know.
So that was part of that, and we
12th overall out of 150 people.
12th overall. I mean, really, you can't. You know, I don't
Never
know.
raced before.
I don't know
I
what to tell you guys. But we did partner up with them. We did a few like little spotlight videos for the events, but I was always intending to do kind of a larger overall kind of documentary. You know, nothing too crazy, maybe 5-10 minutes of the actual documentary, kind of talking about the series and everything. now that they've changed the name, they've rebranded, they seem to have grown. I'm definitely interested to kind of bring that story to even a larger level, and then we're going to talk about working with them on the new series, which starts in about a month, actually, just a little bit under a month.
Yes, yes, and hopefully I'll be part of that series as well. Man, what's happening right now?
There's a lot of interview action going on.
Yeah, we're going.
We got okay. So we got our key light.
Yeah.
I know some things. We got our back light.
Yeah.
We got a little side here.
Yeah.
We got a little side action.
Yeah.
Turn that on. It's battery. So
bam. Yeah, we have it off right now because battery powered, not battery powered, not battery.
We have main shot.
We got one shot there, one
shot,
one right there.
Wide top.
One right
it's hard
there.
to see, but
it's there. It's there. We swear.
Boom, right here.
Swear.
So
it's right
70D with the kit lens, 70D with the Sigma 18 to
35, 17 to 35.
And then the M10 with the 55 to 200. Zoomed in just a little bit, but it gets that sexy bokeh.
Yeah, we're doing it.
And then the lights we're using, the one is just kind of a standard photo light like this.
I mean, it's a Husky work light.
It's a Husky.
It's a Husky work light. You
but
can pick it up.
It's nice. It's clear. It's not. It's not a warm tone. I'm totally buying like 3 of these.
Hold on. Ironically enough, I was just telling them these things do exactly what photography lights do, or videography lights. To get enough light on your subject, but they're less money because they're work lights and not videography.
Plus, this like adjusts. It's got
adjusts. It does. Yeah. The only thing you don't have is like the thing you would get where you can filter off the light.
Just put a piece of paper on.
Yeah, you can put a piece of paper. So worth it. Do it. Save yourself some money. Can we talk about the garage space though?
The space.
I feel like Full Throttle Auto / T3G / Nexus needs something like.
Hold on. Stay right there.
Yeah.
Stay right there.
Yeah, let's.
See if you can follow me.
Yeah, hold on. Let's do this. There's not a lot of light, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Can we? Hold on. I got it. Hold on. All right, here we go. As much light as I can get you guys. So this is one camper. This is two camper.
There's 2 campers in here. There's another trailer. There's another trailer. The truck's in here. This truck's in here.
Can we talk about the ceiling height? Can we talk how this would be awesome? Let's talk about it. That's
all I've taken from the M&M MDK.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
This would be perfect for everything.
Dude, you know what this feels like? This feels like the Linus office.
Yeah, just not.
This is about how big it is.
Yeah, big, but not as nice. Because Linus.
Well, I mean, they built it up.
Yeah, they built it up.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, big wise, yeah, for sure. I mean, this would be. It's got the ceilings.
Although I would not have any. I would not have any stairs.
No, you would have to jump up.
Yeah, no, I would have to like.
Yeah, you'd have to climb. You'd have to actually.
You'd have to
work out.
You'd have to manually climb up.
Yeah.
Or we'd have like walls set up that you could like Jackie Chan your way up. So you got to do one or the other.
Yeah, you got to be hella fit, Jackie Chan style.
That's the goal.
Or Ninja Warrior, whatever, however you want to.
There's no option of not working out when you're at the next office.
That's right.
There's no stairs. There's no elevators.
You just got to do it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is gonna be a fun video. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Almost looks professional. Almost. I don't know if it will be.
Easy and not that safe. So you go to indoor karting. So you go to indoor karting, and then so last year you started the indoor karting series. It was called the Midwest Karting Challenge. How did that? Obviously the necessity for it. No one else is doing it. You wanted to have some fun during the winter. What was the whole process? How did that come about?
It was 3 of us. And, well, we did have a pretty successful season. We averaged about 60 drivers per race, so that's pretty successful for an opening.
Ooh, what is going on? Day 2 of this vlog. This is a quick day. I'm here at my cousin's. I got off of work. I work 10-hour shifts, so I don't do a lot during the week. I work Wednesday through Saturday, and I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So, but I wanted to get here to my cousin's. So I have this tarp, not tarp, but it's a car cover, but it's not weatherproof. Every time it rains, it looks like it's see-through. So we got a tarp. So we're gonna put a tarp over it, which is waterproof. So, because tomorrow it's supposed to snow, and I don't want snow sitting on this, especially with the rust issue that I already have. So that's what we're gonna do right now. There it is. We got boards here, so no snow goes underneath, and when it melts, the moisture doesn't actually ruin the under the car even more. I think that's what caused that the last time. But we got it on. This should help prevent any snow from the top ruining anything on the top of the car. It doesn't cover it all the way, but we do still have the car cover underneath, so it's kind of like double protection. So we'll see how this works out. Big shout out to my cousin for letting me do that, because obviously it's in front of his house, and a car with a tarp on it doesn't necessarily always look great, but he's really hooking me up, so I appreciate that. Ooh, many days later. What's up, guys? Welcome back. See, I can't stop doing this. I can't. Keep looking at the screen. I'm supposed to be looking at the lens so you can see me looking at you. That's a little weird. The new mount for the radar detector, and this is the Ultra Racing floor brace for underneath the Honda 9th Gen Accord. It's not crazy heavy, but it is more than what comes on the car, which is this. This, just one flat piece of steel, whatever this is, maybe aluminum, most likely steel, definitely steel. This is what you get on front and back of the car. Now, as you guys have heard me say before, if you stop it, I gotta stop looking at the screen. As you guys have heard me say before, the problem with this is I got a new exhaust, and due to the cap back portion of it, it hangs low enough where it would just essentially just sit on this very much. Due to that, I would have to space it as much as possible so I can properly mount this. Now, there's a small problem with that. Well, essentially, the problem is it would be a very big spacer. It would be like maybe an inch or two spacer, which is not ideal. However, this one from Ultra Racing, as you can see, already has a slight bump. This is plastic, sorry, but this sits up and this dips down just a little bit, not a lot, just a bit, very little. So spacing it out, I might not need to do as much. Plus it's thinner, so there's less that'll be, I guess, in contact with the bar of the exhaust. However, it will still, am I using however a lot? However, and that's what happens when your battery goes dead. What was I saying? Was I using however a lot? I think that's where I stopped. Yeah, so we're gonna try to put this on right now. This is not a how-to video, this is still clearly a vlog. So if you're upset because this is most likely in the thumbnail, then that's your problem. I don't know what to tell you. It clearly says it's a vlog, which means I'm gonna be vlogging a lot of things, including this. All right, enough talking. The car is jacked up. We have it jacked up. Well, we have it on those stands, which honestly is not enough for me to be under there easily, but we're gonna We're gonna see what we can do and kind of go with it. I picked up new bolts and some washers to use as spacers. I feel like it's very possible that I didn't get enough for the spacing, so the exhaust will most likely still sit a bit on the thing, but basically they're fairly focused. There you go. They're fairly thick washers. Come on. Well, regardless, they're very thick washers, so we're going to use 3 of them on each bolt. There's a total of 8 bolts, front and back. I'm going to evenly space out both the front and back. The front doesn't need it, but I'm going to do it just in case so it's not sitting uneven. At some point, I'll have the money to pay somebody to properly fix that issue with the exhaust. That's just really all there is to that part of the exhaust is bending and welding. So, you know, a lot of components that make the exhaust. Regardless, let's see if we can get this on there. Remember, kids, nothing's truly bolt-on. Stay. So one of the bolts is not properly lining up, so I can't properly thread it in. It's gonna like cross-thread like crazy. If I try to force it, it's just not gonna go. As always, when you work on vehicles, you have to go get some things. I didn't have any drill bits to drill out that hole that's giving me issues, so I went and got some drill bits from our local hardware store. I picked up new washers. So the bolts that are in the car are M8 by 1.25. Problem is the washers that are for that bolt are really small, and I didn't like it. So instead, I went and picked up these. Can it focus? There we go. Picked up these. These are 5/16 bolt washers, so they're a little bigger washers, but they fit that bolt, which is funny. And because we're going to be drilling the hole for a little bigger one, so we can have room to put that in, I am going to have to coat it so it doesn't rust, because the last thing we want to do is have it rust. It's a new part. That's the worst thing but it is what it is. Time to start doing all of this, and most likely going to have to take it off the car again to do it. Yay. There we go, time for that test. Not the test of low light on the camera, but test if it sitting on this brace causes cabin noise / vibration. Let's see here. Honestly, no. We're gonna go ahead and go here real quick, and we're gonna let's let it sit in a gear. Look at all these cars. What are they doing? Don't they know it's time to go to bed? Alright, so here we are. 4,000. I mean, that's just the glasses up here. So, that's normal. Alright. are. I don't know, like 5th day of this vlog. So as you guys just saw, I removed this. You would just pull this down. In the cold, it's a lot harder to do so. But essentially, you pull this rubber down as you do. Like that. But as you can see, during the winter, it's hard. Once you do that, you slide the wire through here, here, up here, and boom. Now, you might be asking yourself, what are you talking about? If I'm right, earlier in this vlog, I said I have to redo the wiring for my radar detector because originally it was going through the inside here, and then you can see it in this crack. And that just, it wasn't ideal. It really wasn't, because I could see it. It was bothering me, so I knew I wanted to route it this way over the top, and now you can't see it at all. So that's super exciting. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. These things, these dark black dots, they don't allow, like, it's sticking right now, but for instance, this one has the same kind of suction cup where it has this sticky residue that holds it, and this has been on for almost 2 years and it's not going anywhere. However, this one, it's on there, but as soon as it gets super hot on the windshield, it'll literally fall off. And that's not due to a bad suction cup, it's just these black dots are literally preventing it from having a good suction to the window. So instead, I have one that goes on the actual rear view. It should be right there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on, and that should be good. I do like the radar here, however, since that's not optimal and that keeps falling off, we are gonna have it here. So there's that. Alright, I have to say this is pretty cool. Let me turn on some light for you guys. This is actually really cool because the way that is basically allows you to put a camera on there or a GoPro. So if you don't want your what's it called? You don't want your radar on there, which essentially is this. You unscrew it and you put a GoPro on there. So that's pretty, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Good job, manufacturer of this. This is essentially an extension and an adjustment. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna try it without it real quick. Okay, so definitely don't need this. Basically, it's just an extension to that ball pillow, which then allows you to run that even further. Not needed because this is just right. Now, granted, it does sit right there, and it's not 100% ideal for, at least for this mirror. Some cars are a little bit better with that, but I'm okay with it. That looks pretty good. So there you go. I don't know if we can get more light over there, but yeah, that's essentially what it looks like, guys. Stop it. Focus. Alright, now that that's installed, I am supposed to be helping my cousin do his headlights. We're going to be putting some LEDs in there. Basically the same LEDs I use in my car, we're going to put in his Prius V. That's right. What you know about that Prius game? But while we wait on him, I ordered this, and I'm super stoked because I couldn't find a cheap one. For some reason, I couldn't find a cheap one for the longest time. Everything I was finding was from Japan, and in Japan, they're very expensive to order. And I don't know the actual, I forgot what scales they were, but they were almost like $50 to $100 easy, and I just wasn't going to pay that. However, Metals Die-Cast, can we get that? Can we get that? Metals Die-Cast just started releasing Hollywood Rides Takumi. We got the 8.6 guys. We stutter, Trueno from Initial D. So I'm super stoked. I'm excited. I haven't opened the actual package yet to see how it feels, but it looks overall pretty good quality. I know the doors open. It does not look like the hood opens. But I'm okay with it because to find one of these, no joke, for the longest time, and I was looking everywhere. I was looking on eBay. I was looking on Amazon. And I just could not find them for cheaper. It was like 50 to 100 bucks, 50 at best case scenario, and I just wasn't gonna pay that money. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying I wasn't gonna pay for that money. This is now officially out, and it's cheap. It is what I pay, 16 bucks, and it's a pretty decent size. It's a 132 scale, I believe. Alright, it doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure this is a 132 scale. I'm super stoked. They are going to release a new one, so I guess there is another one coming that's a, I believe, 116 scale that comes with Takumi. It comes with Takumi in the box, a little figurine of him, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll pick that one up, but I definitely wanted the 8.6. I do also want the RX-7, so I do hope they also release, man, what's the, I'm forgetting the character's name. Oh, totally blanking now. See, now we gotta, you know, when you're blanking, you gotta Google it. You gotta Google it because that's Takahashi Brothers. I believe that's right. Is it Let's see here. Initial D, not music, just Initial D. Yes, Takahashi. I was right. I was able to figure it out. Takahashi Brothers. This one's out. I hope the RX-7 comes out because it should. Because that is another one I want. Keisuke. I can't even say it. I'm horrible. Regardless, that one. Can you see it? Nope. That's that one. That guy. Keisuke. Takahashi Brothers, Red Suns. That's all that matters. I got some of it right. I want the RX-7. The FD, not the FC. Well, actually, I'll take the FC too, but they definitely should release the FD alongside the 8.6. That's a lot of talking. Radar detector's done. That brace is done. I was driving it throughout the night last night, and there is a sound. It's inevitable until I fix that mid pipe at a muffler shop or an exhaust shop. Until I fix it and help me to basically properly set that up so it's not sitting that low on the chassis. There's nothing I can do about it. I will keep the bar up. The sound isn't that noticeable and or annoying, so I'm not really worried about that part. I did just order the strut bar, and I do have the sway bar. I don't know if I guys showed you yet, but I do have the sway bar. I'm gonna do an install video on the sway bar because there is a slight install. It's not just a direct swap. But then again, neither was this floor brace either. But it is not a direct swap. There is some drilling to do. Nothing too major, nothing too crazy. But I will do an install video on that. Stay tuned for that. Now, let's see if my cousin's going to show up so I can help him with this headlight install, headlight LED bulb install. Especially because it's freezing and I'm in my garage, but it's cold. My garage is not heated. It's winter out here in Illinois. It is cold. Ah! Oh, because it's supposed to add protection. He finally shows up.
What?
After like 5 hours of waiting. I said it adds protection. Are you talking about the arm roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds protection, so it usually is a little bit like thicker than your normal solution. Plus this one's scented, man.
Show is.
Scented. I could have went with the new car smell, but I was like, no, that's overdone. We're gonna go with air.
Air?
I believe
Air
that's what it says. I believe it's air is the scent that it's going with.
As far as I'm aware, air doesn't have a scent.
According to them, it does.
Last I checked, you know.
So here we are, Prius V 2014. We're gonna put these last fit H11 bulbs. They actually work for H8, 9, and 11. And we're going to be putting them in this sucker. Now, as you can see, it's very, very cramped in here. It's very possible that... Oh, no, this one we can get. We'll have to see if we can get that one. So this one we can get, which is cool. Very easy. Let's get that done right now. I am going to put on gloves because I don't handle bulbs with no gloves. Any bulb. Don't care if it's a LED or not. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Let's see here. It's right here. Counterclockwise. Pull it out. Bam, right there. Now, there's also this clip right here. I don't know if we can see it. Bam. We'll do that. So this clip here, guys, can you see that? Right here, you just push this down and you pull. Regular bulb, we don't need that anymore. We're going with good old LEDs. Bam. They do have a fan, so you will hear the fan here and there, but honestly, I mean, unless you're listening for it, you really can't notice it. Let's plug them in first just to make sure they work. Turn on the lights, bruh. Are they on? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Turn them off real quick. I must have plugged them in wrong. Try it again. Oh yeah, turn them off. Don't look into the light. Do not stare into the light. Yeah, this one's super easy. Super easy! Easier than mine, I'll tell you that. Mine has a battery I gotta usually remove. Alright, turn it on one more time. Nope. Once more. Yep. Ah, it's so pretty, man. Alright, hold on. Guys, we're going to show you real quick. So, turn off this blinding light. We're going to turn off this light. Let there be light. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Let me see. Can I tell? Oh, God. Come on. If you can't see that, how much brightness there is. Hold on. Let's see on the wall. Like... clearly overpowers the nothingness over there. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta hook you up with some LEDs in there too, man. LEDs in there, maybe even in your brights. Go full throttle auto on. All right, let's see how hard this. Oh yeah, dude, even this one counterclockwise. Not even fair, man. All right, turn on low beams. Hell yeah, bro, they're done. Done. Super easy in the garage where there's no cold wind hitting us. Turn them on one more time for the audience.
That's the other half. We're looking at that right now. We got the lights on. The lights put in. Nice and bright.
I love it, man. So much better. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell my vlog. Did you tell your vlog? I didn't tell my vlog. Did you tell your vlog?
Yes.
You did tell your vlog.
Last week.
Oh, you did?
Like 2 weeks ago.
And that's how we proved that he doesn't watch our vlog.
100%.
Right. So I've been doing trips around the country, more close by. So I've been in Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan with the wife. This time, with the cousin, the fam, we are going to Denver, Colorado. We're going to see what we can do out there. You know me, I try to keep this automotive related. So I'm going to try to find something automotive related. But we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, check it out, get some footage for you guys. Lights are in. I don't know what else to do. Lights are in. Wiring for the rear detector has been rerouted. We got the new mount. We put in the brace, the floor base yesterday. Everything's good. That's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like, comment, dislike if you didn't. Tell me why. And, you know, just leave me a comment. Let me know what's up. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'll try to make it happen. See you in the next one.